In every man's life, there comes a moment when he realizes no one is coming to save him. No cavalry, no miracle, just him and the bricks in his hands. That's the moment a king is born, not when he wears a crown, but when he decides to build. Because a kingdom doesn't rise from wishes, it rises from discipline, from early mornings when no one is cheering, from quiet decisions no one notices, from battles fought in silence, the ones inside your own mind. Right now, you might be looking at your life and seeing ruins, failed attempts, broken plans, dreams that crumbled before they could take shape. And you wonder if you have what it takes. But listen to me. Every master builder knows that you clear the rubble before you lay the foundation. Your past failures aren't evidence of your weakness. They're the cleared ground upon which your empire will stand. The king doesn't mourn the wilderness. He sees the blueprint of a city. A kingdom isn't built in a day. It's built in the days when no one's watching. In the 5 a.m. mornings when your bed whispers stay, but your vision screams go. In the moments when you choose discipline over comfort, progress over pleasure, the future over the fleeting, you are laying bricks that no one sees, planting seeds in soil that looks empty. But beneath the surface, roots are spreading. Foundations are settling. Your kingdom is taking shape in the invisible realm before it manifests in the visible. And here comes the truth that separates pretenders from kings. The world will resist your rise, not because you're wrong, but because you're right. Because your growth challenges their stagnation. Your ambition exposes their excuses. Your kingdom stands as proof that they too could build if only they had the courage to start. They'll call you obsessed. You'll call it focused. They'll call you selfish. You'll call it self-respect. They'll call you crazy. You'll call it vision. Let them talk. Kings don't need permission from peasants to build castles. You answer to a higher calling, the person you're becoming, the legacy you're creating, the kingdom that refuses to stay invisible any longer. Every brick you place is an act of defiance against mediocrity. Every sacrifice you make is a declaration of war against the ordinary. You are not like them. You were not made for the valley. You were forged for the mountaintop, where the air is thin and the view is breathtaking, and only the committed can survive. So you work. Not when you feel like it. Not when it's convenient. Not when the conditions are perfect. You work when it's hard. When you're tired. When doubt creeps in like fog and whispers that you're not enough, that it's too late, that you should quit. And in those moments, you remember, a king doesn't need to feel ready. He simply decides, and then he becomes. You become the person who shows up, the person who keeps promises to themselves, the person who understands that self-discipline is self-love in its highest form, because you're fighting for the future version of yourself who's waiting on the other side of your commitment. Your kingdom needs a ruler who doesn't fold under pressure, who doesn't retreat at the first sign of difficulty, who understands that crowns are heavy precisely because they're meant to be earned. And yes, there will be nights when you question everything, when the weight of your vision feels too heavy, when you look at how far you have to go and feel small against the magnitude of your dreams. In those moments, don't look at the mountain you have to climb. Look at the ground you've already covered. Every version of you that quit is dead. But you're still here, still standing, still building. That's not luck. That's royalty. Your kingdom isn't just a metaphor. It's your health, the body you're sculpting into a temple. It's your mind, the knowledge you're acquiring, the wisdom you're cultivating. It's your relationships, the connections built on authenticity and mutual growth. It's your work, the craft you're mastering, the value you're creating, the impact you're making. It's your peace, your purpose, your power, And brick by brick, you're building something that can't be taken from you. Something that doesn't depend on circumstances or economy or the approval of others. Something that exists because you decided it would and refused to let anything stop you. So today, right now, make the decision. You are not preparing to become a king someday. You are the king, and this is your kingdom, and it's time to rule with everything you have. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting to feel ready. The kingdom doesn't build itself. The crown doesn't place itself on your head. You must reach up and claim it. And when you do, when you finally step into the fullness of who you were meant to be, you'll look back at this moment. You'll remember the day you stopped doubting and started doing. The day you stopped wishing and started working. The day you traded excuses for execution. And you'll realize that the kingdom was always there, waiting in potential. All it needed was a king brave enough to believe, bold enough to build, and relentless enough to finish what they started. That king is you. Your kingdom is rising. Now go build it, stone by stone, day by day, until the world has no choice but to recognize what you always knew. You were born for this. Like and follow for more. Talks with Dave.